Yo, what it do, YouTube? And in today's video, we are going to start up a new episodic series of Talking Talks with E. Now, here on this episodic series of Talking Talks with E, I'm going to be doing different things and different variety of things on each episode of Talking Talks with E. But on today's episode 1 of Talking Talks with E, as you all seen by the title, I'm going to be doing it all about me. Where I'm also going to be answering all of you's questions down below that you all have DM'd me, and even questions that you guys have not DM'd me, I'm going to be giving you all information on. Now, before we get into episode 1 of Talking Talks with E, I need you all to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and have all your post notifications turned on for me. That way you are informed whenever I drop a new video daily. And also, before we get into this video, I need all of you to make sure you are following me on all of my social media platforms, which should be down here, or probably somewhere up here right now, or probably, like I said, down here down below, meaning via Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, etc. Now, without further ado, let's get into episode 1 of Talking Talks with E. Question number 1 is, am I a virgin? And the answer to that question is yes, I am a virgin, and I feel like I'm going to be a virgin for a very, very long time. Which I feel like it's not a problem that I'm a virgin. So, like I said, yes, I am a virgin. We ain't gonna get too much into that, but yeah, I am a virgin though. I am a virgin. So, on to the next question. Second question is, how tall are you? I think I'm around, like, I'd say 5'2", 5'3", maybe. Around somewhere around there. I think 5'3". Yeah, 5'3". Around 5'3", 5'4". So the third question is, what type of females do you prefer? I think, in my opinion, well, I know I prefer it. I don't discriminate. I like all females, you know.
No, wait, it's not what you think. This is a big misunderstanding. You've got to believe me. Listen, I am telling you, you better listen to me, SpongeBob.
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
If I think you answering, like, asking a question, like, as in, like, what type, like, do I have a type? If so, what type? Or like, what race? Because I feel like you ask like the race, but I don't discriminate. I don't really discriminate, like, at all. Like, I like any and all kind. It don't matter. I just really look for in a female to have a good heart, to be loyal, to be caring, you know what I'm saying, and other things that come with that, you know, to, you know, make sure it's all 50-50 and things like that. And of course, you know, the female has to have a good and kind heart, you know, because not every female gonna look good on the outside, but they don't always try to look for in a female like what's here or what's back there, you know what I'm saying. Oh shit! You gotta always worry about what's in here. So like I said, I really just like females that are kind-hearted, that are caring, that are willing to push me forward in life while I push them forward in life, that will help me get a bag while I help them get a bag, and support each other, you know what I'm saying, 50-50, you know what I'm saying. Now, other than that, if you asking as in like the race, like what type of race of females do I like white, you know, American, African American, or anything like that, as I said and as I just stated before, I don't discriminate really at all. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I like African American women, because them American women be really out their mind for real. Oh shit! But all jokes aside, I love any and every female, you know, as long as you're not crazy, you know. I would love it if you crazy about me, but don't just be any type of crazy now. Don't be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Don't be out your mind crazy. If you not that, you know, we cool. You know what I'm saying? The fourth question is, what is your favorite thing to drink? I say my favorite thing to drink, I'm not gonna lie, they really like, I'm not gonna lie, they really need to sponsor me at this point with how much I posted on my Instagram. But if y'all watch my page, I promise y'all, if y'all watch my Instagram, bro, I promise y'all, watch my Instagram stories, and I promise y'all, y'all will constantly see me posting this drink right here. But yeah, answer to that question, Tropical Fantasy is my favorite drink. Get y'all one. Y'all better come get y'all one. Get y'all one.
Y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad.
From where?
81st Deli.
What's on it?
Superior.
The fifth question is, what is your favorite thing to eat? My favorite thing to eat, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big bag at heart. So
oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Me being a big bag. I don't need nobody in the comments talking about me being a big bag. Alright? It's fine with being a big bag. You love anybody for who they are. Like but yeah, I'm a big back at heart, so you know, I like any and every food as long as it's not, you know, unhealthy, because I have been seeing lately on TikTok and on YouTube shorts, you know, a lot of foods in the world starting to, I'm not gonna get too much into the topic, you know, I might on TikTok, but I ain't gonna get too much into the topic right now. But a lot of foods today are not the foods that used to be foods, the dessert that used to be dessert. You do your research, I like seafood and I like Chinese food. Because I kid y'all not, y'all can't go wrong with Chinese food or seafood. Now question number 6 is, have I been to jail? If I have, what have I been to jail for?
Lock his ass up! Lock his ass up! You're going to jail! You're going to jail!
I haven't been to jail for nothing humongous. Why am I even saying that? The answer to that question, I haven't been to jail at all. Question number 7 is, what is your dream place to go travel to? Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have always dreamed to go to Miami, Florida. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, Miami is something about Miami that I've always wanted to go to the Yamskis. Like, it's just something about the Yamskis that's like, I've always wanted to go to Miami. Like, it's just something about Miami that is attracting and attractive to me that just pulls me to want me to go there. But other than Miami, I'd say my dream location to go to is between the Maldives and Bora Bora. Question number 8 is, what is your dream vehicle to be driving one day? So here's the thing about me, I'm not like a lot of other people, you know what I'm saying? I don't like Hellcats, I don't like, I don't like Lambos, I don't like cars that are too flashy, but I like cars that are flashy, you know what I'm saying? I don't like, Lamborghinis and Mercedes and Hellcats. I don't like cars that are like that, you know what I'm saying? My dream vehicle is a BMW. I was actually scrolling on my page one day, on my Instagram page, because I actually follow the company BMW on Instagram. And I seen something that they had posted on Instagram. And if I could get the picture of what they posted, it's gonna be like somewhere down here, or probably like up here, like right here. But it was a car that I seen, and I don't know, I don't think they made it. I think it was like something like as if, like basically them telling us, so if we made this in the future, like as a future, BMW vehicle, would you all love it? But the answer to that question, yes, my dream vehicle is a BMW. Question number 9 is, I'm not gonna lie, this question, I don't know why somebody asked me to do this question. but I feel like I could talk about it if I want to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's me. This is me. This is my YouTube channel. So question number 9 is, what happened between you and your former best friend Rihanna? So me and my ex best friend, my old best friend in the past, Rihanna, we actually got into it, I guess you could say, and we stopped being cool. Now I really feel like, you know, it's not really my fault.
Period. 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 Period.
I mean, when she came in, you know, she was athletic, you know, I'm athletic, we both do track, we both have the same zodiac, we both, you know, have, you know, the same moves, you know, the same mindset, sort of.
Why the f you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop lying.
And you know, we was like this, like we really was like this, and it's like, I kept telling people, nobody's going to end our friendship. Like, our friendship is a friendship that is never gonna end. And I remember one night I was just like sitting in my bed at home, and you know, I was thinking, you know, I was like, what if God, because I was talking to God, and I was like, God, what if one day me and Rihanna, we stop being friends? And I was like, nah, that can't happen, because I feel like how our friendship is so set up, it's like it's not gonna never end. And usually from my point of view, I understand a lot of you have your own opinions, but from my point of view, friendships do come to an end, and it's always those friendships that are too good to be true that are gonna want, and a lot of time, come to an end. I'm sorry to tell y'all and break the news to y'all, but yeah, it's gonna be those friendships that are like this, that are way too good, nobody could break your friendship up, that are soon gonna end.
I didn't hear nothing. That's suspicious.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's weird. And you want to know what else is funny? My Tajin powder, Tajin powder.
A horrible situation, a dumb situation, and things like that.
Y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad.
From where?
81st Deli.
What's on it?
Superior.
So the only answer that I have to that is, I remember the whole situation, but what I am gonna let all of you know, because I might do a story time on it. So I'm gonna just let y'all know this and move on to the next question. It was one night, I was going through something, and she texted my phone, and she was like, no, I texted her phone, and I was wondering why she wasn't texting me back, and she let me in on what was going on and how she didn't want to be cool anymore, and I was just not with it, and I was lost in the head, and I just, out of frustration, said something that didn't need to be said, that was out of line, and I knew it was no coming back from that. And I knew right then and there, you know, if you force me to say something that is out of line to you, and because one thing about me, I'm such a supportive person, like I will never like be disloyal to nobody, no family, no best friend, nobody. I won't be disloyal to nobody. I'm loyal to everybody around me, and something about me is just like, I used to like making people laugh like a lot, and I still do like making people laugh because I'm very humorous. I love making people smile, putting a smile on people's face, making people's day, you know what I'm saying? And I love, you know, giving, you know, inspirational quotes to those around me that can, you know, take the quote and go on by the day and be like, you know what, this has really helped me. So with that being said, if you push me to say something out of line that I did not mean to say, then that means you my girlfriend / lover, you're not for me. You my sibling, you're not for me. Cousin, you're not for me. Best friend, you're not for me. You get what I'm saying? So if anybody that pushed me to a point to where I say something out of line that I did not mean, that is heartless as, like, I mean like heartless as hell, that means you're just not for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all in on, you know, everything else that happened in a story time on that. But as of right now, I'm gonna just let y'all know now. Like I said, our friendship ended because she let me know. You know, she texted me. She said she don't want to be friends no more. She don't want to be cool no more. And right then and there, I talked to God, and I was like, I knew it was the right thing to come home and, you know, come home from school, get in the shower, get out the shower, eat, get my nutrients in, you know, do my push-ups, do my workout, and then lay down and just talk to you about it, because it was needed to be talked to. It was needed to talk to him about that, because, you know, as it portrayed, we ended up not being friends anymore. Next question is, what is my favorite clothing line? So one thing about me, I love it when people make their own things, like their own clothing lines, their own accessories. And one thing about me that I'm gonna let y'all know in, like I'm gonna let y'all in on like a dream of mine for me to like do in the future. So for those that know, in the future, I feel like I dream big, like on making like my own, you know, clothing and my own accessories in the future. So with that being said, the answer to that question, what is my favorite clothing line? I love Louis Vuitton, but I'm gonna put an image up here of the YouTuber Lil Perfect. For those that know, you know, J Hood, Jasmine, aka Lil Perfect, she got her own, you know, clothing line. You know, it's called Perfect. You know, I think it's called Perfect Lona Studios. And I love like the way she has it set up and everything. I'm gonna put an image up here. Now this right here, I love like stuff like this right here. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but I love like stuff like this right here. But the answer to that question, like I said, I love Louis Vuitton. I love, you know, exploring, you know, different things, different foods, different drinks, different clothing lines, going different places that I knew exist, you know what I'm saying, out in the world. So with that being said, I love Louis Vuitton, but I also then again love exploring other clothing lines. The next question is, what is your favorite shoe brand? My favorite shoe brand, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my favorite shoe brand I love is between Jordans and it's between Nike. But I'm not gonna lie, I like Nike. Nike is my number one. Nike's my number one. Next question is, are you a daytime person or are you a nighttime person? Now I'm gonna just let y'all in on something right now. I'm not a daytime person. If you come to me during the day when I'm trying to sleep, walk in my room, get on my nerves, smack me in my face with a pillow. If you be all outside of my room door like, I ain't getting no sleep cause of y'all not gonna get no sleep cause of me type stuff, I promise you I'm going to come outside of my room and I'm going to Thanos you. I might not eat Thanos you, I might hit you with the rock bottom. The referee's 10 count. Oh, look out! No! Cause I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna just keep it a pure buck with y'all. I'm not a daytime person, like I said. Like, bro, like, don't bother me when I wake up. It's bad enough when I wake up in the morning time, I'm mad at the whole world. I'm not gonna deal with it. Like, I remember one morning when I was at home, my pops and my brother, they were up. And I think they were up and they were talking about the NBA finals or something like that. I think this was back in the year of 2021. So I wake up, my stepmother, she is cooking. She's cooking breakfast. You know, I'm smelling pancakes, I'm smelling eggs, I'm smelling, you know, sausage, I'm smelling bacon, I'm smelling all of this stuff. You know, it smells good, you know.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm really like smelling some good cooking, but in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm not in the mood to eat. I'm not in the mood to do nothing. I'm just in the mood to just lay down and just go back to sleep because it's already bad enough. Y'all inside the in there hollering, talking about Stephen Curry, talking about LeBron James, talking about this, that. When can we just be honest here? The only greatest basketball player that there is Jimmy Butler. Oh shit! Now I like Curry. Like, I'll rock with Curry. Like, I don't rock with LeBron like that. You know, he a good basketball player, but I don't rock with him like that. But I rock with Curry though. But like I said, I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with Jimmy Butler.
I didn't hear nothing. That's suspicious.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's weird.
But nevertheless, it's like I said, I'll wake up to hear y'all like hooping and hollering. So I remember I get up and I said, you know what? You want to wake me up. You want to get on my nerves. You want to bother me while I'm trying to sleep. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get up. And I'm going to show you all how you're making me feel right now. So I remember I had got up and I went to go get a bottle of water. When I went to go get a bottle of water, I was like, you know what? The only thing that's gonna calm me down is this cool, cold bottle of water. And the bad thing about it is they're all in the kitchen hooping and hollering and laughing and giggling. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even just them. It was the pet cats too. It was the cats. It was Simon. It was Sebastian. If you don't know what Sebastian and Simon look like, I'm gonna put a picture right here. Sebastian gonna be right here. Simon's gonna be right here. I promise you, both of these cats, they are something else. I promise you, I love them to death. Don't get me wrong. But bro, I kid you not, they will meow for no reason. Like they will keep meow, 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 meow.
I'm not gonna deal with it.
Like I mean, everybody inside this kitchen is getting on my last nerve. So I go in there to get a bottle of water, and my pops ask me, Junior, why are you mad? Why are you mad? What's wrong? Why are you mad? What got inside of you today?
I can't wait to get my motherfucking hands on you, ho. The bitch with the nails. I cannot wait. I'ma strangle you like a motherfucking lost puppy, bitch.
And I'll be darned, he on Facebook putting me on record, taking pictures and videos, talk about why are you mad? I'm mad because y'all are sitting in here. I can hear you all the way from my room I can hear you all the way from in here, from in my room, hooping and hollering. Like, I don't really want to hear that. I just want to sleep. I just want to wake up to some beautiful birds chirping. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hear the beautiful birds just chirping. You know what I'm saying? But no, you can't hear that. You gotta wake up to hearing people yell.
What more do you want from me?
But to answer to your question, am I a daytime person or a nighttime person? I am definitely a nighttime person. I got a whole lot of energy. Next question is, are you a dog lover or are you a cat lover? Now, like I said, I have 2 cats. You know, I guess you could say I have, you know, Simon, and there's Simon and there's Sebastian. I love both of them. I love both of them entirely. But I'm just gonna let it be known right now, I don't like cats like that. I'm a dog lover at heart. So the answer to that question is, I'm a dog lover. Like, bro, like, it's nothing like having a dog. It's just the one thing that I don't like about dogs. I don't like it when a dog would just run up to your face and just start licking you like that. That ain't something right. No, like. It's just something that's just not right about that. Like, I don't like, no. For those that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like, a dog just running up on you once you come home and they happy and they wagging their tail and they excited to see their owner, and then they jump on you and they just start licking you. It's like, no. And you know, cats are different. They're bougie. They don't want you to be bothering with them. They don't like all that. But I feel like dogs are like humans, but cats are like humans too. But it depends on the type of dog that you get. But I feel like dogs give off a more, you know, human connection. So this next question, I'm not gonna lie, I'ma just talk about it. But it's like, I don't know how. If I just start crying, just don't even worry. I'ma just answer the question. I'ma just answer the question. Next question is, how are you doing ever since your mother passed away? So I feel like my mother passing away, for those that don't know, my mother did pass away back in 2015 by cancer. It was by breast cancer. My mother, her name was Davina, you know, her name was Davina Tillman. And I love my mom. My mom, she was a mean person, but it was only unless you get on her mean side. You know what I'm saying? If you come across from her and she mad already, that's like with me. Like my brother, he's like, so my mama had 7 kids. All of her children are like her, and I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to be some type of way when I say this, but my brother, he is like much more like my pops. And me, I'm much more like my mother. Back in 2015, she passed away by breast cancer. I didn't know how to feel at that moment. I was little, so you know, I didn't really know what to do. But I remember we went to her funeral, and we went to my mother's funeral, and my mother was in the casket. And I remember before we went to her funeral, I think we stopped at McDonald's or the gas station, and I asked for something to eat. Me and my brother was asking for something to eat, and my pop said, wait. And I was wondering in my head, I'm like, where mama at? Where mama at? Where mom? Where mama? Where mama? Where mama? Where mama? And it's like sad because I didn't know where my mama was at. I didn't understand. And my pops, I think he did tell me and my brother that she passed away. No, he didn't even tell. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's not one of those situations where you grow up, you don't know who your mother is. Because I knew who my mother was from when I was, you know, born to now. You know, just like I know who my pops is from when I was born to now. It's just like how I'm trying to explain it is, it's like when she passed away, I was 7 years old. So it's like I did not know how to feel, what to do. So while we're on the way to the cemetery, I think it was, or it was somewhere, you know, to have her ceremony, I felt like I didn't know how to react. So it's like, but I'm gonna just let y'all know right now, that feeling was not mutual. Like I kept hollering, you know, I wasn't hollering, I just kept saying constantly, where mama, where mama, where mama, where mama, where mama. And it's like, now I was like saying it like in my head, and it's like I don't know where mama is, where mama, where mama. She was just hearing me just the other day, where mama. And it's like I don't know. I was like lost in the head, like I was so lost. And I remember before that happened, when she was in the hospital, I kept saying the same thing in my head, where mama, where mama, where mama, in my head, because I don't know where my mama is. It's like just yesterday, she was just up smiling with me. We was at the grocery store. We were laughing, you know. I got on her nerves like I, you know, casually, pearly do every other day. And she was, you know, getting me dressed, putting on lotion on me, you know, getting me ready, you know, as the little kid that I am, like every parent does. And it's like the next day, she just ends up from out of nowhere, just something happens to her, and she ends up in the hospital. So I remember she was at the top floor, I think, at the hospital in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So I remember she was at the Hattiesburg, Mississippi hospital, and I feel like this just wasn't meant to happen. But as we go upstairs to go to her room, she was upstairs and she was at the far left at the very end, the last room to the very end. So once we get to her room, my brother and my sister, you know, like I said, I'm the baby on both sides. So my big brother and my big sister, not my brother Elijah, but my other, you know, 2 siblings, because my mama had 1 girl. So my big sister, she's sitting, her name is Brianni. So once we get to my mother's room, I go in there. I'm hearing the little noise, you know, that you hear when you walk into the emergency room and you see someone laying in the bed, and I'm just seeing her with these different things hooked up to her and to her arms, and I don't know how to feel. So that's when my brother and my sister are fighting, and I'm just wondering in my head, what are y'all fighting for? This is not a laughing moment. So I really just didn't know how to feel. I saw her just sitting there, and I'm wondering, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why you in that bed? What are you doing? But I'm a little kid, so I don't know how to feel about that. And so, after we left from the hospital, I think we went to go stop by my grandmother's house, and then we went back home. So when we went back home, we were just sitting there, and I still didn't know how to feel about her being passed away. So I remember, I think it was 2-3 weeks after that, after we went to the hospital, after I think that one time I went to the hospital to go see her, I think after that, 2-3 weeks after her being in the hospital, because I was wondering why she was missing so much. So after 2 or 3 weeks, I think it was, she passed away. And they called it to my pops, I guess. I was never informed. Me and my brother was never informed. I don't think me or my other siblings wasn't yet informed. But my pops was informed that, you know, she passed away. And her two brothers, because she has 2 brothers, both of my uncles, my Uncle Paul and my Uncle Philip, they were informed. So everybody was informed. All 3 sides of the families were informed that she was passed away. Everybody was sad. It was not mutual. It was not a normal feeling. And like I said, when we went to go to her funeral, it was very sad. I didn't know how to feel. My brother was crying. He understood, but I didn't understand. But my brother and my pops was crying their eyes out. Everyone was crying their eyes out. My sister, my big sister, my older sister was crying her eyes out. I was the only one at the funeral not crying. I don't know why. But let me know down below in the comments of why, why I was the only one that, was not, crying. Cause I don't know why. I don't know. But let me know down below, why I was, why you think I was the only one not crying and everybody at the funeral was. But I was the only one not crying. And they told us, she called, all the family sits up front, the front row. So the Golas and the Tillmans, the Golas and the Tillmans were like, up, like next to each other. Behind the Golas and the Tillmans row, I think, because there was a lot of Golas and Tillmans there. So behind those rows, you had the Nicholsons. And then all the way behind those rows of the Nicholson family, you had the friends and the family who's not Nicholsons or Tillmans or Golders. So we get up and we go to see her inside her casket, and I see her. If I can find a picture, I'm gonna put a picture up here. What type of like hairstyle I think she had. I think she had the little swoop. She looked so pretty. That's the thing. So when she passed away, I promise she was still kicking. She was still rocking the dress. She was still, cause one thing about my mama, she liked wearing dresses, and her favorite color was red. So she was rocking the dress with a little swoop. I'm gonna put a picture like right here of how she looked. But I'm not gonna get too much into that. Like I said, that is half the story. I might give y'all a story time on that, but that's kind of part of the story of my mama passing away. To answer that question of how I feel or whatever like that, the feeling is not normal yet when I think about her sometimes, but it's normal. You know what I'm saying? It's normal. It's a normal feeling, I don't think about her as much. If I think about her, I just think in my mind she's smiling down looking at me. And other than that, my grandmother, my grandma and my great grandma, they both passed away. So it's like, I still can't believe my great grandma and my grandma is gone, especially my grandma. Cause like a lot of y'all probably know what I'm talking about when I say the feeling, with that feeling when you have in your mind, like my grandmother is such like a magnificent grandmother. Like she's one of those grandmothers and great grandmothers that's like, okay, well Gigi not gonna leave, okay, well G-Ma not gonna leave, but then one day out of the blue they just pop up gone. Next question is, what is your favorite show to watch, or necessarily what is your favorite show to watch? So to answer that question, I don't know how to actually answer this question. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If y'all know the show All American was such a great show. The show All American, I don't think no Black Lightning, those two shows really stood out to me. Cause I love watching, you know, movies that are like built like with like superheroes and stuff like that. So All American, that is a great show to me. A great episodic series. Black Lightning, those two right there, I love both of those. The next question is, who is your favorite serial killer of all time? So, I don't know if, I got a different opinion than all y'all. So, my favorite serial killer of all time, I would probably say is Michael Myers. You know, Michael Myers, he's a whole fan favorite. Michael Myers, I'll name a top 3 right now. Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers, Jason Voorhees, and Michael Myers. You can't get no scarier than that. Like Pennywise, he's a great, you know, serial killer. But it's like, I don't know, it's a lot out there that could be a lot of fan favorites. But me personally, I'ma forever stick with, you know, who mine is, and that's Michael Myers. But also, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, Leatherface, nobody's beating Leatherface. Michael Myers not even beating Leatherface. I'm just being, you know, I'm being nice saying Michael Myers. He is my favorite serial killer of all time. But don't get me wrong, Leatherface, no beating Leatherface. I promise you, Leatherface, he's outstanding everyone. He's outstanding everyone. The next question is, I guess you could say this is like similar to the last question. What serial killer best reminds you of yourself? So I feel like the serial killer, Chucky, he reminds me a lot of myself. You know, not that tall, a little short, you know, sneaky, you know, can run fast. Like, he can run fast. Like, one thing about me, I run fast. Like, if you try to beat me in a race, I bet you right now you're not beating me in a race. So like Chucky, he reminds me of sneaky. He reminds me of, like I said, running fast, sneaky, short. Everything about Chucky reminds me of me. So a serial killer that reminds me of me, I say Chucky, and I'll say Chucky, I'll say Leatherface, and I'll say Ghostface. I'll say Chucky, Leatherface, and Ghostface. Now the reason why I say Leatherface is if you guys watch the Texas Chainsaw movies, the whole series movies of Leatherface, you know, aka Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you will see that Leatherface act like he got ADHD. And then he act a little slow and like a little crazy in the head. So that's like me. I'm a little crazy and a little loco, a little slow in the head. You know what I'm saying? Next question is, what is your favorite school subject? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I like science and I like reading. Science and reading. There's no other subject beating science and reading. Cause like in reading, I feel like in reading, you get a different varieties of stories that you read. You get different poems, and I like reading poems. When we used to be in school, back in middle school, I did not like reading poems. Like every time my 7th grade teacher, Miss Mitchell, came out and said we got a test on a poem, everybody just threw their hands in the air. I mean, everybody threw their hands up and just said, we got a what? Cause I mean, it's like we got a what? We got a test on a poem, and we don't like doing poems. So it's like no, like give us a test on anything else. But come on now, like you doing us dead. Like Miss Mitchell, why did you have to do us like that? Like Miss Mitchell, if you watching this, I'll come after you. I love reading and I love science. Those are my main 2 favorite subjects, science and reading. The next question is, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. I love blue, I love green, and I love gold, and I also like hot pink, and I like white and black. And we are closing out the end to Talkie Talks with E, episode 1, all about me, where I told a lot of you all about me. And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, we out.